Right, how are we all doing? So this is the FC26 deep dive. So it's for Ultimate Team. Ultimate Team's going to be a big part of this YouTube channel, I guess, kind of moving forward, and especially this year. So yeah, this got released a couple of days ago, I believe. So I've a bit late to the party, but I've just kind of kept it as a video. So let's have a look and see what we see.
Here's what's new in Football Ultimate Team for FC26. An exciting expansion of FUT's competitive structure with live events, including gauntlets and the return of tournaments, introducing more ways to...
Return of tournaments is huge, by the way. I'm really looking forward to that. I've been getting into the kind of like, it's very weekend orientated. Like, I don't really play much Rivals, to be honest, or I don't really like playing Rivals because a lot of games involved and packs aren't that great either. But tournaments could be good.
Compete and earn rewards. A revamp of Rivals and Champs, including the removal of qualifiers and the addition of a second tier of Weekend League. Huge.
I'm more than likely going to be in that second tier Weekend League, so I guess that's kind of a good thing for me.
Improvements to disconnects on draws, plus repeatable evos, and an overhauled gameplay experience powered by community feedback and tuned specifically for Ultimate Team. Let's kick off with live events. A new...
Hang on a minute. New menu.
Home.
I'll tell you what, let's just run. Let us run through.
Starting with the return of tournaments.
And then we'll go back and have a look.
Backed by popular demand, tournaments are high-stakes knockout football at its best, with winners advancing and losers getting sent back to the lobby. Tournament matchmaking ensures you'll always face an opponent in the same round as you, guaranteeing intense matchups every step of the way. You'll compete for unique, tournament-specific rewards and have regular opportunities to experience the intensity and glory of knockout football throughout the season.
Nice.
Gauntlets are a new live event designed to test your club depth, making every one of your players more important and challenging your ability to compete with different squads. Each gauntlet consists of a set number of matches. But here's the catch. You must use a completely new squad every single match. Unlike tournaments, you won't get knocked out when you lose, but the more wins you get, the better your rewards will be. Live events are also replacing...
That's good, because that means it's going to make people use more players and have to have more players ready to go in the clubs. That's good. I like that.
And reinventing friendlies. Live events, including gauntlets and tournaments, can have squad requirements, house rules, and newly added entry requirements, allowing you to qualify for events by completing objectives, such as winning a qualifier tournament.
They crap me up with this
We've
camera
also made big changes to Rivals and Champs based on your feedback. Bounties are the first huge addition to Rivals. One-game objectives that pop up every few matches and give you a chance at immediate rewards. Complete the challenge and you'll earn weekly reward points, accelerated progress, season pass points, or even packs. Bounties won't always be about the win, with challenges like score the first goal giving you a chance to earn rewards regardless of the match result. Checkpoints have also been improved to help players who felt...
That's going to make people stay in games. Because if they get a score first that gives you a good pack, then they're just going to sit through the rest of the game, I guess. But I guess it's...
stuck in difficult divisions, with the addition of limited checkpoints, which allow relegation after a set number of losses. We heard your feedback, and Champions playoffs are no more. In FC26, you'll qualify for Champions directly by reaching a high enough division and...
I hated playoffs. It was just so unnecessary, I think. Have to win a couple of games to get into champs. I don't know. If you get enough Rivals points, you should just get there anyway. But I guess that's gone now.
Earning Champions qualification points. And for those lower division players, we're introducing Challenges, a second tier of Champions that allows people of different skill levels to experience the thrill of Weekend League. But don't worry, Champions will still be the pinnacle, with stiffer competition and better rewards. We're building on our improvements in FC25 regarding disconnects. We know your stance and we agree. Players shouldn't be able to take wins away from you by quitting early. We also know when these quits typically happen and when they're the most frustrating. Late in a game, after a red card, or before a penalty. In FC26, if the score is tied and your opponent disconnects in any of these situations, not just by the menu, but by any method, you will receive the win.
That's good.
Evolution.
That's huge. That's been happening a lot this year as well with with people disconnecting and stuff like that, at like 1-1 or just after a red or something. I know they've been wheeling that out at the start, well, towards the end of this game, but I'm glad it's going to come in from the start.
Options are changing based on your feedback as well. In FC26, some evos will be repeatable, similar to how it works with SBCs and objectives. Cosmetic evos will now also stack, and you'll be able to maintain the look of some evos so you can still boost the player's ratings without losing existing visuals.
Can I just say this is massive? Because for me, I really enjoyed evos. I think they're really good. The one thing that would deter me from doing an evo is changing the card design. Like, I think it was towards the end of this one. I think it was Foot Birthday. I had a really nice Foot Birthday card. And then I needed to upgrade the player because the player was useless, but then I didn't want to get rid of the card design. But this is massive. If you can, I hope it's going through a menu where you can choose which evo you put on it each time. That'd be insane. But I think it's just gonna give you the option to keep or go forward with the new evolution kind of card type.
The Ultimate Edition comes with one extra evo slot, meaning you'll be able to evo 2 players at once from the very beginning of the year.
It's so pay to win, and it's so pay to win. I mean, I'm here for it because I always pre-order the game anyway because it just makes sense. But or I don't mind spending the extra money just to pre-order it. But that is a bit. It's very pay to win.
We know these details matter, and each will make the Ultimate Team experience better. But the most fundamental change, and the one you've been the most vocal about, is gameplay. Ultimate Team now has its very own gameplay experience called competitive gameplay. It's tuned to maximize 3 things: responsiveness, consistency, and control. And it's designed to deliver the fast, dynamic, and attacking football you've been asking for. We mentioned quicker passing, more fluid dribbling, fewer AI.
So my issue is, right, we get this every year where they say we've adjusted this technology or changed this, changed that, right? And most years it doesn't tend to change. However, I do feel like this year they've gone about the marketing of it all a bit different. Like they have kind of said, we have taken your feedback into account. So I guess that's one good thing, even if I'm just hoping they act on it now, I guess. But
Blocks and
it's good
tackles,
start.
fewer bounce backs, and more responsive animations in our gameplay deep dive. But there are even more ways competitive gameplay is tuned for player control and responsiveness. You'll see fewer goals from keeper rebounds. Although this happens in real life, we know it's a frustrating way to concede, and it feels out of your control. That's the exact feeling competitive gameplay is aimed at addressing.
That's good.
Player stamina is also being treated differently. As your players tire, they'll remain just as explosive and agile, but only when you're controlling them, to reward active defending and player switching. One-touch pass.
So stamina is going to take more of an effect if you're trying to AI defend, which is good. Get rid of AI defend. Well, it's not going to get rid of it, but be less of it.
Also more responsive. Now, passes can sometimes be triggered in as little as 1 frame before receiving the ball, making your players more reactive to split-second decisions you make. Each of these changes makes the game feel more responsive and encourages you to be in control, which is the feeling we want you to have when you play Ultimate Team this year. Ultimate Team is about you, the players you love, your tactics, your favorite modes, the choices you make as you play. And we hope that by expanding FUT's competitive structure with more ways to compete, improving core parts of the FUT experience, and introducing competitive gameplay, that you'll feel in control, on and off the pitch. Look out for more FUT info in the pitch notes right after this and on our social channels. Pre-order the FC26 Ultimate Edition now to get an icon today in FC25.
Right, so that's the deep dive. I mean, there's some good points in there. I really like where is it? Live events. Live events are huge. Gives us something to play for that isn't kind of rivals, champs. I'm hoping they do this in all of the different game modes. That would be kind of nice. Trying to think of anything else. The rivals and champs revamp is very good, and I've never been a really good FIFA player. I mean, I'm kind of like between 8, 9, and 10 wins. Like kind of most of the time, 10 is I'm pushing it a bit there with 10, but I want to see. I'm very interested to see what the challenges is going to look like, especially towards the start of FIFA, because I guess a lot of good players are still going to be like in there or whatever. So that's good with that. Repeatable evos, that's massive. I mean, there's been a few times, especially at the start of the year, when everyone's looking for like that real like meta sort of player. Being at the start, being able to put a couple of cards into the same evo is really good. I mean, there's some good. Well, these are just kind of evos, but cosmetic evos, but definitely interesting to see. Competitive gameplay again. I mean, we've seen all these sorts of techie bits before from EA, but it's just going to be a case of we got to wait and see if we can play it. I mean, to be fair, if the beta code's being rolled out at the moment, so make sure you're keeping an eye on your emails and stuff. You might get those. I'm gonna hoping I get one, even if it's like career mode or something. That kind of works because you get to see the whole, get to see what the game's like and menus and how it plays. But yeah, no, I reckon that's it's definitely a good deep dive. So keep an eye out on the channel just in case there are any more kind of leaks or whatever coming out. I'll definitely try and look to do some more. We will be running an RTG. Not entirely sure on how often it's going to be ran just yet. I'm hoping to do like a good few episodes a week. I'm thinking it's probably going to be some sort of like Chelsea theme. But I'm kind of nailing down exactly what the rules and regs are going to be. I don't want it to be like a full Chelsea team all year. Like I kind of, the last couple of FIFAs I've done just kind of meta all the way up until say like March, April time, and then when team of the season starts coming around, I start using my past and present Chelsea team, just to kind of keep a bit of fun. But I'm thinking of using a few Chelsea players at any one time, or trying to base it on one or two Chelsea players. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you have any ideas for me, let me know. And yeah, I appreciate you guys dropping in. See ya.